Sources have told me that Russian President Vladimir Putin has suggested that sanctions relief could result in Russia moving more of their energy commodities in the U.S. dollar, functionally giving Russia and the United States a lot of control over U.S. energy markets. That could lower energy costs for Americans. Do you see economic cooperation with Russia as one of the things that could bring an end to some of the hostilities that we want to see concluded?
Yeah, Matt, absolutely. And it's one of the carrots that we've thrown out there. And the president's been very open with both the Europeans and the Russians that he doesn't see any reason why we should economically isolate Russia except for the continuation of the conflict. He wants the killing to stop. And then on the other side of peace, he's very open to a whole host of economic arrangements that are beneficial to the United States of America. I mean, let's be honest, whether you like or dislike Russia, whether you agree or disagree with their underlying arguments for the conflict, the simple fact is they've got a lot of oil, they've got a lot of gas, they've got a lot of mineral wealth. And I think the president is absolutely right that once we get this peace settled, we could have a very productive economic relationship with both Russia and Ukraine in the future. And frankly, Matt, if we had a better relationship economically in Eastern Europe, in that region of the world, it might actually be the best guarantee of a long-term peace, because once you've got good economic relationships with people, you don't want to blow that stuff up quite literally by restarting a war. So it's interesting, Matt, the president is very much on this wavelength. Let's get the peace. Let's create some economic cooperation between Russia, Ukraine, and the United States of America, and let's set the table for a long-term durable peace. What we had in the last administration, Matt, as you know well, I mean, we were talking about this stuff when we were both on Capitol Hill, is that Biden just wanted to funnel more and more money into Ukraine. He wanted to give more and more weapons, more and more of America's wealth. There was no plan and no real effort to engage in diplomacy to try to bring this thing to a close. The president recognizes it's not easy, recognizes that sometimes, the Russians and the Ukrainians obviously don't see eye to eye, but we've got an opportunity, we think, to bring an end to the conflict and to actually create some real prosperity on the other side of a peace. We're going to keep on working at it. Again, I don't know how long it's going to take, Matt, but I guarantee eventually some sort of peaceful settlement is going to come out of this war. It's just killing way too many people. And I think in their heart of hearts, both the Russians and the Ukrainians are exhausted with the fighting.